What is good, guys? My brother Kid here, back again. How's everybody doing on their end? So, in the time and what we're doing, what's going on right now, it's scary. But for me, and especially, I'm just talking about myself, just trying to stay positive. Just trying to stay positive, try to do the things I love, and that keeps me actively smiling and things like that. But a lot of the things that I love has hit rock bottom because of the situation that we're in. Movies, professional wrestling is kind of hit it, has been feeling it, and video games somewhat, and of course the world of comics has hit it pretty hard too. As you all know, Diamond is no longer going to be distributing new comics for a while. I'm sure people, you could get your comics digitally, and I don't mind that, but I'm more of a physical guy. I need to have the book in my hand. But one thing that has been really cool is interesting is there was an article on CBR.com, and basically the industry of comics is kind of in the midst of a shutdown, but some comic pros in general have called for a new Marvel DC crossover to save the industry after the shutdown, in a sense. And I don't know about the rest of y'all guys, but I have been all for some new crossovers between the big two. I love crossovers, especially when the creative team does respect to both characters. Don't make one character look better than the other. Always showing respect. And there have been some crossovers with DC and Marvel that have been good, and they have done the likes of showing respect to both characters. Let's take JLA and the Avengers. George Perez, Wolfman, good shit. The Spider-Man Batmans have been great. The Superman Spider-Man was fun. The X-Men and Teen Titans. There have been some great crossover, but of course in Batman and Daredevil, there's just been great crossovers. But after two fools in both respective companies wanted to make this about a penis measuring contest between each other, because they seem to don't like each other, and you should know the two that I'm talking about. I don't even have to say their names. They don't get enough respect for me to give their names out. But comic pros have been wanting to do a crossover, and not like my surprise when I found out who was the foundation of this process. The foundation of these to do this is none other than my friend and one of my favorite writers in the industry, Gail Simone. Gail Simone she is a legend on Twitter. If you follow her on Twitter, she is a blast. I'm not even going to say crazy. She's just a blast. And she started this. And basically from right here, legendary writer Gail Simone was the first to propose the idea of the comics giants joining forces. The comics and animation writer pitched some crossover ideas, writing on Twitter. You could have Vision and Mr. Miracle by Tom King, Thor, Wonder Woman by Donny Cates, Superman, Spider-Man by Brian Michael Bendis. What other crossovers would you like to see, and by which creative teams? She also started the hashtag Please Marvel DC, which other creatives soon took up. Some writers, DC writer Scott Snyder reported, if we do a Marvel crossover, I like to do Batman versus everyone Tom Taylor replied, if to a fan's suggestion of a X-Men Justice League crossover, I'm in. Fuck it, since it's never happened. Call dibs on your post-plague Marvel's D. Christos Gage wrote, I got Kamandi and Devil Dinosaur. Marvel writer Donny Cates chimed in on the tweet. Venom and Batman, Thor, Superman, Silver Surfer, Green Lantern. These are all, they've done this. And Eisner Award-winning artist Mitch Gerard claims his stake by writing Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel. There's just a bunch of tweets. I'm gonna read them all. I love to do Black Panther, Vixen, Machine Man versus Machine Man and Metamorpho, Iron Fist, Lady Shiva, Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel, Rocket Raccoon, Lobo, Ghost Rider, Demons, Savage. This is from Patrick Zurich. So far, this is all just wishful thinking, but the writers with a few of the pitch ideas, obviously tongues and cheek responses to the idea, but the solidarity is the fact that with this pandemic, should encourage both Marvel and DC fans that a crossover is possible, even if only at the creative level of publication. I'm all about this, guys. I am all about this. I will, you know what? I am going to do a list. If this was ever to happen, I'm going to do a list. I am in the process of concocting a list and a creative team of crossovers I would love to see. And I'll put it here as well. I'm going to put it here. But the fact that Gail started this, I'm not surprised. This is how Gail acts. This is how she is. She's all about positivity in the industry, and I am all about putting a crossover between. We're seeing all these crossover between DC and other characters from Boom and IDW or Dynamite or Boom and IDW. Right now, currently, we're seeing the Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, things like that. But for me, as a fan and as a 20 plus year comic reader, guys, I can say without a shadow of doubt, just my thoughts, because this is Geek Thoughts, there should be crossovers between the big two. Put your freaking egos aside, and I'm talking about the higher ups, because the creators, the writers would love to do it, but it's the higher ups that are like, no, we can't do it. Do you know how much money would be made if we saw creative teams and create writers and characters that we've never seen come together? Like for me, one crossover I would love to see is a Black Lightning and Luke Cage crossover. And who I would get to write it, I'm gonna leave that out. But I would love to see that done. You know how long I want to see another Justice League and Avengers crossover, especially the current teams now. I would love to see that, or another Spider-Man and Batman, two icons coming back together again, or not even just Spider-Man. How about I wouldn't want to do it now because they fucking up with Nightwing, but yeah. There's just so many crossovers I would love to see. A Captain America, Superman. Oh, God, that would be so great. That would be so great. But it's wishful thinking, yes. But a comic geek can wish. And to see that these writers are all about it and be like, yeah, let's do it. And the fact that, Gail, you started this, just shows how much I love you for that. Guys, in the comment section down below, tell me what would be some crossovers you would love to see happen? And if you can come up with creative teams, do so. But what are some of the creative teams? I will do a video on this. I will do this. This is got my creative juices flowing now, dudes. Who I would love to see cross over with each other. But with that being said, guys, this is Mount Kid coming to you from Geek Thoughts. I will leave the link of the article in the description down below if you want to read it for yourself, just so you don't think I'm making up this, or I'm not making it up. I'm just full of you know what. They'll be in the link in the description down below. But for that, guys, this is Geek Thoughts. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay positive as always. But I would love to see some of this stuff happen. I want to see the big two put their freaking egos aside and make it happen. Hashtag please Marvel DC. Yeah, man, I'm all for that. I am all for this indeed. That's it. Y'all take care.